Keep it gang, gang, gang. Keep it gang, 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 gang. To the Azania workshops, the place for the rebellious, the unruly. We over here curating a life that you truly are proud of and you want to share. If you're a returning subscriber, bless your little heart. Thank you very much. If you're brand new, can I invite you to hit that subscribe button so you can come back in the building and be with this gang, gang, gang. Why should you be a bad bee? Why should you be a bad girl? Why should you keep it gangster? Because good girls finish last. First of all, I just want to clarify what I mean by a bad bee, because what you're seeing when you're seeing definitions of what a bad bee is and it just seems like that type of bad bee is bottom and breasts. You gotta have your boobs out the door and you gotta have your bottom out of road. No. Let's give you the definition according to the Urban Dictionary in my show notes. So, a bad girl or keeping it gangster is someone that is true to one's self, that is to not be everything to everyone. Yeah? So you know who you are. This is me saying this now, not the dictionary. You know who you are and you know what you want and you go and get it. So if, like me, you were tired coming up of people saying, know what you want, no, like, seriously, I've never known what I want. Even now, I'm kind of winging this shit. So don't be sunken if you feel like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be, because you working on that, you'll get to where you need to be. And I've always got this little side thing that I say as well, is until you know, just do something that fits snugly in its place, right? What do I mean about the good girl? Well, the good girl was me. The good girl was a people pleaser, where I was so unclear about my direction and what I wanted to do and how I was actually going to execute my life. It meant that I helped other people execute their lives and what they wanted to do. And I pretty much said yes to everyone and everything. If you're a good girl and you're winning, good on you. But like the saying goes, good women don't make histories. And it's not to tear down the ones that are winning. This is about those of us that are out there that know, that know you're not walking in your absolute truth, right? You know that who you feel to be is not what you're really presenting to the world. Can't seem to say no through fear of letting someone down, through fear of people viewing you like, you know, you're selfish and so on and so forth. Because it will get to the point, yeah? It will get to the point where you're just like, what's for me now? Who is currently in your life right now that serves you no purpose, that is of no benefit to your life and your progression and you moving forward? And what I want you to do is just cut them out. Okay, just let them go, just drop them off, just be like, you know what, yeah, your time up. How do you know if you're the good girl that I am talking about? So let's have a little referral to show notes again. Okay, so the type of good girl that I am talking about is the one that says no to herself, basically. Yes to everyone else and no to herself. That doesn't take the time to cultivate, to work on who she really is. Space of, oh my God, it's time to think about me and it doesn't feel like anything's going on for me. And so you distract yourself with whatever is going on out there in a relationship you don't need to be in, and like I just said, right? You want to get comfortable with when you get quiet and the questions start to arise in your head, you want to just approach these questions like that. What is it really? And I'm talking to the ones that want to be somewhere. You understand what I'm saying? And this will resonate with you if you do feel like, I'm not where I want to be right now, and that's regardless of your age, right? It is about checking yourself and going, so when you're in them quiet times and your mind starts to wander and you go, what is it for me? Stay there. Stay with the questions that are coming up for you, because that is going to be, those questions that are coming up, those questions that make you feel uncomfortable, they're going to be you're going to find the answers inside that. I was going to finish the sentence with something else, but something else jumped in. Faith and drive and ambition that you put into supporting other people and their ventures and their endeavors. So you want to take that back now. You want to take that back and you want to work on yourself. I'm so bothered about stepping outside of what the mass majority of people doing, which, by the way, once you step outside of that is where you are, is where what you want to do lies. So I urge you to get unruly and rebellious and step outside of what everybody else is doing, because that's where you are. Yeah, that's where the real you is. That's when you're sitting there, when my ears are ringing. Download. You're probably too concerned about your friendship groups, your family, and so on, to go against that, to be able to find yourself. Even though a couple of times you might have thought to yourself, oh, that would be really cool, or perhaps I could try this, or, you know, it has floated in the back of your head. Those silent whispers that are there all the time urging you to come on, find yourself, be yourself. They're always there, or do this or do. They're always there guiding you. It's just that how we have been raised and so on and so forth, we just don't listen. And then it gets too late, and then you get old like me, old messy, and then you wake up, you're like, but what do? How do you get there? How do you get from this place of if you're in that place where you're like, I want to be more. I want to, and it's not necessarily living my best life. It's not. Well, it is that, but not in the same way everyone's fronting on it and pretending that they're not going to have moments where everything just feels real shit and stuff like that. That's still progression. You understand what I mean? Don't beat up yourself and don't aim for this vibration, this way of being, like you can maintain it all the time. You're kind of looking for level vibes. Yeah, so you're not looking for every day you're smiling and you're grinning. You're just looking to be cool. So how do you get to be cool? How do you get to be this woman, this girl that actually wins? Forgive yourself for what you believed to be the right thing to do, because you did believe it to be the right thing to do, because if you didn't, you would have done something different. So it was the right thing to do, really. Then what you do is you go, okay, and like I said earlier, anyone that's not serving you for what you want to be able to progress and to move forward, you dash them in the bin, okay? And like I said in the other one, yes, for a little while, you be on your J. Jones, but you're building yourself, so you're not even gonna worry about that in the first instance, okay? Because you're gonna be so open now and ready for yourself. So the excitement, and you can go on to create for yourself. What do I think it takes to get me to where I need to be? What do I need to do? What do I feel for myself to be true? Before you investigate everyone kind of again telling you what to do, there has to come a point where you have to sit down with yourself and be able to go, what is it that I actually want, and what do I think it takes to get there? Before you log on, before you switch on to everybody else's, what they're doing and how they traveled the road less traveled to get to where they got to, you have to sit with yourself for a moment. You understand what I'm saying? Sit with yourself and go, what do I think that it takes? What am I able to do with the type of person that I am? You understand what I'm saying? Because if you're not someone that's logical in that, you're good at planning things down and writing it this way and getting it, you trying to do that in your way, it's not going to work. You have to find the way that works for you. You know, if you're more within the creative field, sometimes that fixed way of being is not for you. So the minute you try to jump onto it and do it that way and you fail, you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm a failure, it doesn't work for me. And there you go, living somebody else's life. You understand what I'm saying? So it's so important to be in that space where you can say to yourself, what does it take for me? And keep asking yourself that throughout the day or whatever, in the quiet spaces and so on and so forth. And when that comes, and it will. As long as you've posed that question for yourself and you've begun thinking about what that takes for you, the answer will come. You know, you got to engulf yourself with, it's time for me now. Look, you want to make your own history, and while you're making your own history, yeah, let me invite you to subscribe. I don't know where it is. Is it this way or is it this way? Subscribe, become part of the gang. You can catch me here every Thursday, and sometimes if the light's right, yeah, I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try it. No, I want to do Tuesday as well. I don't know why I'm pointing in your face, but I want to do Tuesday as well. But you can definitely catch me here every Thursday. Come on, let's keep it gang. Follow me over on Instant on Insta. Only if you vibe though. Don't be doing all that follow, la, me none of that. Follow me over on Insta. Until the next video, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for living in. I can't speak, for listening. Keep it gang.